Welcome back to Realm of Gaming in Troy, Illinois, the Android NetRunner League, no agendas. This is going to be the third match, or third round, first game. I'm Bob Picker, and I'm with John Sullivan.
You're going to be watching myself here. Play Josh. I'll be running good old standard Criminal Gabe, and we'll be going up against Josh's NBN with random funness thrown in, because that's what we find Josh likes to do. Josh likes to play just weird cards.
It's Josh. You never know what you're going to get.
Exactly, Josh. You never know what you're going to get. So it's your standard NBN. You get your two money for traces, and you play on the beautiful Wotan maps. And you can see I'm using an HB action token because I couldn't find the fourth Anarch one.
Yeah, John. I mean, you know where to get them, right?
Yeah. Well, and there goes Josh with his 3 ice. 1, 2, 3, which will be fun. I have no idea what I had in my hand at this time. Well, here we go. Oh, we're gonna get forged.
Oh, yeah, forged, yeah.
Yep, forged on the outside. Oh, Roto. I always like seeing the Rotos before I run into them, though. I mean, I run without programs a lot, so it's usually not too bad.
Yeah, it does help, though, you know.
Oh, love the Forge. Spend the 4 credits. Now R&D and HQ are wide open for a little poking. We're going to get some free money.
You got the data sucker rocking already?
Yep, free money.
A little Ichi.
Oh, it's Ichi, okay.
A little Ichi.
Yeah, again, Ichi in an NBN deck, so, I mean, you
hey,
never know.
It's never know what you're going to get, Josh.
Right. Which is helpful. We're going to poke R&D.
Yeah, I'm going to have to get you a real set of tokens, I think.
I have a real set. I just... Oh, kill Jackson.
Oh, kill Jackson, yeah. Get the executive off into the archives.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, you got them poor.
Yeah, that's the idea. I think I got a Corroder in my hand. I think it was a pretty good start hand because I didn't mulligan, so...
Yeah. I don't think Josh mulliganed either.
All right. Let's see. See, I should know that's not a trap, but... yeah.
Well, you're inside job.
Yep.
And then, what the heck? It's private contracts.
Private contracts, yeah.
It's armitage for corporation.
Josh is a good player, and he should know I have inside jobs, and I don't know. Don't ask me why I ran that. But then again, that's NetRunner with the bluffing, but yeah, private contracts is...
Hey, it's guaranteed money almost. No one's going to trash it for
you. It works. It's true. It's so strange. Maybe that's why... he threw me off my game a little bit, but hey.
So he installs it, clicks it for 3, gets 6 credits, back up to some money.
Yeah,
and you're poor now.
Oh, of course. Well, 3 credits ain't bad.
You're the poorest Gabe I've ever seen, I think.
Hey,
where's your account siphon right now?
Nope. Yeah, we don't get account siphons. I don't know. This is bad. We do like Mr. Lee. I used to be a big fan of professional contacts, yeah. And I don't know. After playing a lot of Gabe with a lot of Mr. Lee, I really like it.
Yeah, with Gabe, because you got an income source anyway with Gabe, so Mr. Lee's a much better pick in that deck.
Then we get the Sweeps Week, the card that makes NBN very, very nice.
Well, no, he got hedge fund.
Oh, is it hedge fund?
It's a hedge fund.
Okay. Well.
So he just hedge fund. Got himself 4 credits. Because he's not the nasty Whalen.
Yeah, not nasty Whalen, which we saw plenty of. We'll see a little bit later in this round some nasty Wayland.
So yeah, he installed again over R&D and then on top of the remote there.
Yeah, protecting that private contracts. Tap Mr. Lee.
You don't have enough money to do anything right now.
No, I don't have any credits. I don't need. I'm just digging for a solution. There is an account siphon in my hand.
Yeah, but you don't know what the ice is, so
yeah,
you're checking.
We're not running 8 credits HQ.
Could be that Ichi that you saw.
No, it was already down before it was from the first turn, so it's not Ichi.
Oh, so you actually you discard Yogg.
Yeah, I have another Yogg in my hand. So.
Oh, okay, so you have 2.
Yeah. No, you don't throw away the first one without throw away one without having one. But
so he takes some more money.
Yeah, I guess throwing away the Yogg was slightly.
So he takes 6 money again. So he's up to 14. Hey, he's rich for him being against Gabe. I mean.
Well, no accounts. I don't think I have... Well, I have Yogg, but other than that, I don't have any ice. Here comes a little dirty laundry in the archives. Because I'm poor. That'll put me up to 5.
And get you back up to 5.
Let's see if I actually remember to take the data sucker token.
I think you do later.
Probably.
I think you get it back later. Because you're like, oh, yeah, I get it.
Lee. Here, let's
sure gamble.
See, I have money again.
You're back up to 9 money now.
Yeah, it's a fortune at the moment. Um, yeah, I just don't have the breaker to get into HQ right now. Actually, I wonder if I kind of...
Oh, there's a sweet
Yeah.
fleet. There he goes. Got a full hand.
Lots of money.
So he's got 18 credits now. Yeah. We didn't see Andy all day, man. Andy was absent.
No, sweep, sweep, scared away Andy. Yeah, in my opinion, anyway.
At least in our meta.
Yeah, because... No, that hurt first turn.
Okay, so he clears off, so he's got 20.
Yep.
That's the richest I think I've seen Josh all tournament.
Yeah, here comes Mr. Lee again.
He's digging and digging and digging.
I needed money, and I just...
Mr. Lee had a shovel, I think.
Need those icebreakers. Oh, here we go. HQ run. Let's see what I'm going to face playing into. It's, Chimera. Oh, yeah, I remember that. That was awful. I was like, wow, now I need all 3. I need all 3 to get into HQ. Good play, Josh. Good play. That annoying little ice.
All right, so get Katie out. Or now at least you have a source of econ. Continuing.
Yeah, I got money. I got card draw. I'm in a good spot. I just
don't have the cards in your hand.
Yeah, Chimera's annoying.
Yeah. If you have money, Chimera's great.
Sure.
But without money, Chimera sucks because it'll just suck you dry.
Yeah, and I mean, it'd be a good idea to keep hitting the Chimera because he's going to keep rezzing it. But
all right, hedge fund. Well,
fun.
Guess you don't get any money, do you?
No, not at all.
No breaks.
Can't account siphon for sure either. You can't inside job account siphon. That's for sure.
Well, especially with Chimera, you have to have all 3 breakers out to get through.
But Katie, I think I Mr. Lead into Desperado, Sure Gamble, and I'm trying to decide which one to keep. Or no, it was Desperado Inside Job. And I was like, well, Inside Job is not going to help, so we'll take Desperado.
Yeah, you can't play Inside Job and account siphon.
Right.
So.
Yes.
All right, at least get Desperado now.
Yeah, make a little bit more money as I run into, not running into Chimera, but...
Yeah, and you're right. You forgot that data sucker token, I think.
I did. Hey, we have Corroder.
There you go. Hey, you got 1/3.
Yeah, that's just not very helpful at the moment, but I'm pretty sure it was all... Well, I had Yogg, but until you see something like Told With Not Worried About It.
There's your worst nightmare right there.
Yep. Good old San.
And you can't get through.
No, for sure. I mean, even Inside Job. So
so he reses it, scores it immediately.
Scores Beal. So now I don't remember what that ice was. I would have held on to the Beal.
Oh, you could have
run it up. Yeah, he could have won the game on Beal. No problem.
He could have at least got it to 5, maybe.
Yeah. But I mean, that first ice may be a barrier. If it's a barrier... No, it doesn't matter what the first
doesn't
ice
matter,
is.
because
so long as he can res it, and he should be able to
and you don't have any money. Look, you only have 2 credits to begin with, so I mean...
I got Katie. I mean, Katie's got 9 on her,
Yeah.
I think. Or maybe I just clicked her. One more Mr. Lee.
I'm telling you, Mr. Lee needed to just have a shovel on him.
I think I'd have found something good by then.
He might have a bulldozer, John. Because he's going through your deck going, where's the cards?
I took 2 credits there, because again...
So he draws. He takes an extra card for the draw. Oh, another piece of ice. Just makes getting an HQ even more fun.
Yeah, could not draw a fem, I don't think, to save my life. Maybe I got it in my hand and I just don't have the money. Trying to remember what happened, but...
Well, see, you don't know this deck yet. I mean, this was the deck that scored Josh a win last time because he psychographed out of hand. So
fantastic.
Which is awesome. But you're not. I mean, you haven't got a tag yet, so that doesn't help him much. Just put him Katie.
Katie's got 12. I mean, I think I'm setting up to break down San. Because I'm trying to go for the surprise. Because I definitely have Yogg. Dirty Laundry, little archives. Hey, I remembered the data sucker that time.
There you go. Yeah.
So we have some money again.
Katie must be going to the casino. I mean, she's got a whole ton of money sitting out there.
Yeah, well, at least character assassination from MBN is annoying, but he couldn't score character assassination out of hand. See, we got Yogg, we have Corroder. Here comes I believe Fem's coming, but I'm not sure.
You gotta get somewhere, get a center somewhere.
Yeah, I know I probably should have been running. I didn't want to run more because I didn't want to run into Roto at that point. No Fem.
Because you got 1.
Yep.
Could have another. There goes your program, so you're done.
Yeah. Then there's the 3rd one on R&D. Could go for Blackguard that's not in my deck right now, but just magic.
Are you just wishing now?
Yeah, pretty much. This is going bad.
He's got a whole fistful full of cards because he's discarded now.
Yeah, he's digging for those agendas while he's got the
Oh,
free Sansan.
I mean, I'd be digging all day, man. I mean, too bad Corporation doesn't have a Mr. Lee.
They have Jack.
Yeah.
Jack works just fine. Well, I guess Jack doesn't work as well. It depends on what you're looking for. Extra cards or just the one right card.
Yeah. I'll tell you, man, he could have scored. He could have had that Beal up to like
Oh yeah, for sure.
9. He could have won the game on one card.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, no problem. I had no answers.
But that's a risk you're always taking, you know. It's like,
Well,
well,
sure.
does he have the Fem in his hand?
There's special order.
Okay, there it is.
Here comes Fem.
Here comes Fem. Get the girl out now.
There's the Fem.
There she goes. Hits the table. Can't install her. I think this is your last click, so you have to wait for next turn. But you got Katie. Tap Katie, yeah.
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 Because, I mean, you gotta let the cat out of the bag eventually.
Yeah.
So at least he knows I can crash it now.
Yeah. And that lets you into about anything.
Yep.
You got your whole suite, and then you can
Get through that Chimera that I've been trying to get through since, turn 1.
Yeah.
Oh, the third piece of ice on Sansan. He was drawing good. He just wasn't drawing agendas.
His agendas have to be stuck in the bottom because, the first game he played, he had Astroscript naked on the first turn and was able to score it out of hand. Ooh, there she comes. Ooh. Ka-ching. It's like 4 sure gambles in a row. She went to the casino for John.
Yep, there comes Fem.
Okay, it was half Katie's money.
Yep. I'm going to Fem the one in front of HQ just so that I can get in for sure.
Because you can beat the Chimera with her.
Yeah.
Automatically. Or at least for one, anyway.
Right, and here we come into HQ.
And you got data sucker tokens.
Oh, sure, yeah. I mean, I beat the Chimera. I break the Chimera for 1. Actually, no, I break the Chimera. Well, yeah.
Yeah, for 1, because you have to beat the end of run.
That's a Kadoosh. There's the two credits to handle Kadoosh. Gotta love wasting the Fem token on a Kadoosh. It's like, hey, you get to pay 2 instead of 4. Wonderful.
But you get 3 back.
Yeah.
So,
hey, look, there's psychographics, I believe.
Yeah, I just need a tag for you, though.
No, I don't like being tagged.
Well,
Blastcrete, just in case.
There you go, just in case.
Just in case. Well, he's got Psycho. I mean, he definitely wants tag. He could have Scorched in there.
Heck, he's played everything else. I mean, he's got the Rototurret out of faction, the Caduceus out of faction.
True, he probably
got Scorched Earth.
Oh, at least 1, sure. But there goes Chimera for a better piece of ice, because no point in resin Chimera when it's only going to cost 1 to break.
Yeah, it's going to cost him more than it's going to cost you.
Yep.
He's wishing you would run into that Ichi, I know that. I mean, he's probably going, why didn't you just run?
Ichi. I don't know where the Ichi is. But yeah, this is bad on my part not running more at this point. I mean, he'd be a lot poorer if I could at least forced him to res some ice. And it is NBN, so I guess other than Flare.
So he gets a credit here.
Discard.
Yeah. He just takes a credit. He's digging because he's still getting cards. He's had to discard cards, so.
So we Mr. Lee once, and then we get.
Ooh, the Victor 2.0.
Pay a data sucker, 2 data suckers, get 1 back. Pay the money, get 3 money back, which was actually kind of funny because I took 2 data sucker tokens off. 1 went back, and the other just basically became a money because it was a +1 money for a data sucker token.
Yep.
So kill Jack.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an easy server to get into at this point, at least the first time every turn.
We got money now, 5.
Yeah, but he's still got that Sansan. I mean, if he was drawing agendas, this game is over.
It's over. He's out of hand every turn.
Sure. I mean, there's nothing. I mean, obviously now I can get in, but and I'm keeping him poor at this point, so at least he got the pin down.
So you run his archives.
Yep.
Get some data
sucker and a credit,
and just to see if he's being honest. Keeping him honest.
Not really. I very rarely run archives to keep people honest, but no, it was basically because I wanted a credit and a data sucker token. We have a lot of money. I'm
going to throw all my agendas and archives in.
Yeah, you probably could. It'd be a long time before I was like, what's in archives?
I'm surprised you're not running Sneak Door here.
There's just no room for it. I don't have, other than Desperado, I don't have any other way to get extra memory. And usually it's the whatchamacallit, into HQ account siphons.
Yeah.
Stuff like
so
that.
So you can't run. Yeah, you can't run the account
Yeah.
siphons or sneak door anyway. So.
Yeah, and I got the R&D interface.
So he's gonna go. You're gonna go back into HQ here.
Well, sure. Every turn, it's basically a free credit.
Yeah,
Give me a card.
Give me a card. I like the little pincher.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. There's a scorcher.
I knew there was one in there. I feel better about it now playing the Blastcrete. Little Katie. So, other than I probably should have been really poking R&D at this point. I mean, he's only got 7 credits. He can't res a flare. Can't res a toll booth. I'm get a free card out of R&D every turn as well. But obviously, bad play on my part. I should have killed the sand.
Oh, there's your R&D interface.
Yeah.
So that's what you're waiting for, probably. You're waiting for the R&D interface to come up. So at least you're seeing 2 cards.
Right.
Because he's looking for agendas just as bad as you are right now.
Yeah, I don't know. I definitely should have killed.
Okay, so sweep weeks, get you back up.
Yep. All the money cards in NBN. At least sweeps week now makes it fantastic.
Yeah, I can almost take out my pad campaigns with sweeps. Almost. Sometimes it's a dead card though. It depends if you show them a scorched earth. It's amazing how many. Oh, there it
There's
is.
Account siphon.
There it is.
I got lots of money and nope. I have lots of money now. I'm sure it's going to be account siphon. Clear the tags.
I think you take 6 here.
Yeah.
I don't think you take
the 10.
Take all the money.
Yeah, I didn't have.
Well, especially you just saw scorched earth. There's no way you're going to take a tag. Even with Plasticrete, I mean...
Going into R&D now.
There it is.
See? I was playing this better than I thought. It's just a couple turns. Hunter! Yeah, we're not taking that tag. That's expensive to break.
It is expensive. It's 4, so it's 2 for the Fem.
Yeah,
or you can knock it down with
suckers.
2 data suckers, yeah. And then Fem it for 1.
2 data suckers and Fem it for 1.
Yeah. That's a strange... I mean, it's harder than you think to break.
Right.
And it's a good trace. I think it starts at trace 3, I think.
Yeah. Oh, and I jacked out. Why did I jack out? I got 9 credits. I got all 3 breakers and a data sucker token, and I jacked out.
Because you didn't think you could break the other ice.
With 9 credits and a data sucker?
Well, you jacked out.
Bad.
You were afraid to get in a tag, I'm sure.
That's true. Yeah, because if that too good to be true would have been the end of me right there.
There you go. All right, so he throws another one into the sand. And you're like, how do I get in?
I got 9 credits. He's got 7. It's just...
Doing the math in your head, huh?
Yeah. I'm counting clicks here. I don't remember why. It's something I wanted to make sure I was able to do.
Yeah, I see you flip all of them over.
Right, just counting. Yep.
So you take Katie.
Because we need some money. We're going to...
So you're going to forge
to take away his money.
Just to make sure he has to res it.
Yeah, because he doesn't want to let me in.
Yeah, because then he has to force... You're forcing the thing. And you have to res it because you can't choose not to.
No, you can choose to trash it. You actually can't choose. I was wrong the other day when we were talking about it. And he reses the Ichi. There's that Ichi.
There it is.
It's a me. Like there's the Ichi
from the first run of our HQ right there.
So then now we're gonna come and.
So he's only got 2 money left here.
Right. So he's pop-up window. It doesn't matter. I don't think he'd res anything anyway. But they have pop-up. Well,
so
okay, pop-up windows, sure.
So he gets 1.
I'll actually break it with Yogg, so I don't have to pay a credit.
Yeah.
He just gets a credit. Pay 2. And it's...
all right. There it is. Market research.
Yeah. That would have been bad to be tagged with.
Yeah.
And then, dead. Sand's gone.
If he had scored that Beal, that could have been the winning agenda.
Oh, no, sure. Yeah, if he kept going on Beal. But I guess that second ice was a pop-up window, so...
Yeah.
If I had Fem earlier... Like, he didn't know I didn't have Fem, so... But it's a hard risk to take.
Yeah. It's those little things, though, that he had the opening, and you had no money. He had the opening to actually do something, and he chose to play it safe, which is cool, too. I mean...
Right.
Okay, so he hedge fund, gets back up to some money,
and
then you account siphon him right.
See, now the funny thing here is I account siphon him, and then I put the account siphon back in my hand. And no, okay, and
He
I'm
goes,
gonna
did he? Where's
no,
the...
no, no. I actually look at my hand. I think it's the same turn, or maybe the next turn, and I'm like, didn't I account siphon you?
Yeah, because I remember when I was doing this, all of a sudden you go, hey, I count siphoned you, right? And it shows up in the trash.
I was like, yeah, it's back in my hand at this point. After I took all his money. I don't know what he's gonna do. Let's see.
He's only got 4 money now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're looking for it
Yeah,
now.
I know. I'm like, wait,
Like,
yeah,
oh,
okay,
there
I
it
did.
is. Whoops.
At least I'm honest. At least
Yes,
I'm honest.
that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Well, I'm sure if I account siphoned him next turn, he'd be like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Isn't that the third one? I'm like, yeah, wait, oh, that's wrong. So
Then we'd be looking at your deck list, right?
Yeah, I would.
So it just takes 2 money trying to get up some
and then installs
cash.
a card.
Yeah.
Old Mr. Lee. We need some cards. What are we doing here?
So what are you thinking now? Because
I think,
so you
the
forged that one.
Right.
So it's just a muck breaker. So
Unfortunately,
it's a 0.
Yep. Makes it easy to break. Here I was throwing the forge to get rid of his money, so that he couldn't res that.
Gotcha.
But you know, we're about to see here. I can't count, so.
So he gets 5 for the pop-up window.
Yep.
And then
and
he
there's
snare.
a snare.
Oh!
And I have 2 cards. And
Oh!
Because
That is brutal.
It's like, let's see if I can count. No. And who plays snare in NBN? I mean, you play snare in Wayland, but again, it's Josh. So Josh gets 2 wins in a row from weird cards being in his deck.
Well, so now we go to round 3, game 2. It's you playing your Wayland and him playing his wizard.
Yeah, he complains about his wizard deck, but he's still trying to make it work. And I'm playing Wayland, basically Glacial Wayland with one instance of the combo, which is unbelievably powerful, especially if you draw first turn Atlas.
And use a super over advance.
In the 4th game against my wife,
there we go.
Got the 2 advanced tokens, and the game was over at that point. She couldn't win.
Yeah.
But here we go. Good old Wayland, good old wizard. See what weird stuff.
Yeah, I know Josh mulliganed, so we're picking it up after he's mulliganed.
Okay.
I don't know. I can't remember if you mulliganed or not. I don't think you. Oh,
I don't
out
think
of hand.
so. I mean, I don't know. If I had Hostile take over, I probably would have scored it.
So you score out of hand, get a point.
Still got my
10
4
credits.
Still got my 4 action tokens. As you can see, I was bewildered from dying to a snare. Just like what's going on.
Like Wayland needs another action.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, put Director Haas and Wayland. I mean, get an extra action just to be annoying.
Yes.
Behind your glacier,
right? This is 30 credits to break. Until then, I got 4 action tokens. That's not a bad idea. But she's like 5 influence, so.
Yeah, she's expensive.
All right. Play more than one.
So you got an open R&D, so he's gonna go.
Sure.
Oh,
yeah,
kills Jackson.
I don't
so
care.
gambled, kills Jackson.
Yep.
Start off the game.
Because I don't care. He could, unless I got top deck, which would have sucked. But other than that, yeah, let him hit R&D all he wants. I'll take the 7 credits. It's a good start.
Yeah, and he charged him for free because of the wizard. I mean, he's in the wizard ability.
Wizard's usually pretty bad against
Wayland. So this is where the money starts rolling in.
Well, sure, it's Wayland. I
mean, you do 2 times Beanstalks.
Come on, it's only 20 credits. It's not a lot. And then, of course, we do have to guard R&D. Cause...
It's 18, actually.
Oh, it's only 18? Okay.
Yeah, because it's 10 plus 8.
You're right.
I know Beanstalks is good with Wayland.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, 18.
Well,
he's got his money with Katie. She'll live forever against my Wayland anyway. There's no snares in mine.
No way to give tags?
Nah, I don't think so.
Well, that's the first Wayland deck I think I've ever seen.
Draco, but Draco's only in there for account siphon protection. And he can be kind of annoying at the right time. So we're going.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go. See, oh look, I have 4 tokens. I probably shouldn't use all 4 of them. I'm just throwing away.
Okay.
We'll set up the remote, and I have no idea what that is. He's not playing criminal, so I'm not expecting an inside job or anything. Which he may have in there. He probably has an inside job in there, just because that's Josh. But yeah, I don't remember what that card is. And here comes the Ice Carver.
Yeah,
they're just like, hey, I got Ice Carver.
Well, it's in faction. I mean,
but he's not playing Reyna, so it's not like he's trying to, or not. Yeah, Reyna.
Yeah.
But I guess dropping them all by 1 works well for Yogg Mimic and all that good stuff.
Well, and Parasite.
Yeah,
I mean, kill a 3-point ice.
A little faster.
Yeah,
I guess we'll find out. Nope, it was Jack. Good old Jack. We're going to draw 2 cards off Jack. or maybe where you're not going to
So
draw.
you hedge fund.
I don't think I drew.
Yeah,
two
you drew
cards.
2 cards. Yeah.
Okay.
And then
And
you
we'll burn
immediately
Jack,
trash them.
Well, I need to put an agenda in there.
Yeah. So,
'Cause
is that what the problem was?
Well, sure.
Okay.
And we're just going to put some money cards back in because,
And the other Jack.
Oh, right. And the other Jack that he trashed. 2 money and Jack.
Yeah.
I always let him trash Jack if I can't get 3 good cards because I figured the next Jack will put him back in.
You have 23 credits, John.
I like 23 credits, and 23 credits is so scary. I mean, it's not Curtain Wall because nobody's gonna put Curtain Wall that earlier, but it could be Hadrian's, could be Toll Booth.
Yeah, toll booths are always nice to res.
Yeah, ran into somebody playing Flare with Waylon, which was just funny. I was like, wow, Flare, that hurts.
Yep, that burns down my house.
Yeah. But you never know what you're going to Waylon. Our friend Andrew plays Janice in Waylon, so.
Yeah. Little mimic.
Little mimic. Well, that makes Kadoosh worthless.
Yep.
I love Caduceus. Let's see, I got an ice wall in my hand. Now, see, there I actually, it's like, I'm going to play this ice. Nope.
So this is interesting. So you're counting up, because you put 2 pieces of ice in, so that's 3 credits right there.
Yep.
And you advance for 1, so there's 4 credits gone.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and you have I still have 19?
Well, you had 23, so,
so
you put 2 pieces of ice in and then advanced it. So
yeah,
you had it naked for 1 turn, basically.
Well, sure.
And then you ice the living tar out of it.
Huh? Well, yeah.
So then you put Xanadu in. So anything you res is going to be more expensive now.
Yeah, but I'm Waylon. I have all the money in the world. So
see, now this is where I think you have to take a run. I mean, you're getting so far ahead that if you don't run any of this, yeah, you could run into something nasty.
Mm-hmm.
But
that's Waylon. Waylon. I mean, unless other than the out of faction that Waylon plays for their ice, you're not going to run into anything. Archer. And yeah, I have hostile takeover down. So
yeah. I guess that's why he's not running because you could res.
One of those 3 is probably Archer.
Yeah, you'd have to make that assumption.
I love Archer. He's my buddy.
Well, in this case, though, that makes it's still 6, so Mimic doesn't do anything for you.
Yeah,
because he doesn't have Data Sucker out. So he needs Data Sucker out.
Yeah, I don't remember why I'm counting that up slowly. Maybe it's a Grendel, and I'm trying to get him to run it to waste his time.
I wonder why you didn't run your hand either. I'd be like poking your hand just to see what you got.
Yeah, but if I don't defend my hand, then if
Well,
I'm not defending HQ, I probably don't have an agenda usually.
Yeah.
Actually, I'd take that back. Unless it's criminal, I almost don't ever defend HQ. It's just like whatever, come inside. It'll just furiate you. Keep drawing random cards into my hand that aren't the one agenda. That's the best too when they pull the same card 3 or 4 times in a row. Oh, yeah, that's what it was. I had 3 Scorched Earths in my hand. And I'm like, wow, look at this. Look at these. They're worthless. Because I don't think I've ever seen Scorched Earth somebody with his deck yet. Unless it's through the combo.
Yeah.
Let's see. Now we're going up to 3.
No, sorry, 5.
5, yeah, that's right. Project Atlas with 2 counters.
So
Now, at this point, the game is over. Project Atlas with 2 counters.
And Josh doesn't know it.
Well, yeah, I don't think I brought it up. But at this point, you can't run, because if you run anything and you take an agenda, I could go get 2 punitive counterstrikes and kill you.
Yeah.
If I draw 1 of the 3 combo cards, I can fetch the combo and kill you anytime you run. Yeah, two tokens on Project Atlas, game's over. Other than noise, throwing agendas in the garbage or something, yeah, you're not going to win over an over-advanced Atlas.
In this deck.
Well, there's not any deck that's going to do it, unless you happen to get lucky and pull 4 cards at once through R&D or something. Yeah, and really what I should be doing, no, I guess I have an agenda in my hand. Okay. Yeah, so as here comes just the...
So Josh is like playing like, hey, please give me some sort of breaker. Give me 1 breaker. Give me a chance. I know he plays Knight in here, and I think you'll see it later here, but, he's got to be digging for a breaker, because he's got to have his whole suite out.
Oh, sure.
For sure, a barrier breaker.
Yeah.
And he's got Mimic, but he needs Data Suckers. See, if he had Data Suckers, he could be running your HQ and just piling up Data Sucker tokens.
Yeah. If you pull out Data Sucker, then you
okay, well, hey, he won't die to Scorched Earth.
Well, sure, no. Well, I don't know. I had 3 in my hand, so... If I could force him to float a tag, I could have, but no.
He thinks this gives him a chance.
No, it does give him... Well, sure. But, no, yeah, once the Blast Create's out, then it's just going to be using Atlas tokens to score agendas.
Yeah.
Because I think right now, 1 more is going to put me... Whatever that agenda... I'm sure that's an agenda. I don't think it's Grendel. Could be Grendel. I guess we'll find out here maybe.
So
Hey,
there's
it's
the
Corroder.
Corroder. There it is.
So he's got the two important ones. I actually no, I have toll booths in there. So
Here's his run. Here's his run right here.
Yep.
There it is. He's gonna test the water. See how tainted it is with Waylon.
we love Waylon. Oh, a little oil in the water doesn't hurt anybody. Grendel's good company. We believe in Grendel. They're building a better future.
A few earthquakes.
Yeah, whatever.
So you let him through the first two pieces of ice. Why would you do that, John?
Because I don't know what they are. Oh, that's why. 'Cause the third
because
one's
it's
Archer. Well, yeah, I'm gonna kill both his programs, take money, and he just sure.
You're mean.
Why wouldn't I let him through the two and
That's
Archer?
just wrong. He finally gets out two breakers,
Hey,
and then you res an Archer,
Well-
and you go, oh, by the way, your programs are gone.
Well, sure. I mean, if I res one of the front two, he might have not. He might have jacked out because they're probably. I think one of them's Ice Wall and the other's probably like Hadrian's or something. But no, I want to kill both of his programs. I love making people run into Archer. And yep, there we go. There's the
you scored a priority wreck.
Yep. Now again, the game's over here in two ways because I'm gonna pull the next two turns is gonna be hostile takeover, or would be hostile takeover.
Or
Unless
just go
I'm
get
playing
another
bad.
Atlas. Or just get another Atlas.
Yeah, he's not gonna get through the Archer.
Yeah, there's no way. I mean, you just wiped out his one chance with his Sentry Breaker.
That's what's the bad thing about Waylon. It's just like, hey, you've lost this game, but we have to play out the rest of it. Oh, Curtain Wall. I'm still torn about Curtain Wall. It seems like every time I play it,
Someone inside jobs it?
no, it ends up not being enough to stop them. So it's like, well, I need to put another ice in front of it, and that makes Curtain Wall worse. And I think I'd be better with a different piece of ice in there.
So he's just going to try to run your hand and see what you got.
Well, sure, you gotta try to keep.
There it is.
Yeah,
Hey.
see, he gets the hostile takeover,
Okay.
which stops me from the free win
Yeah.
in 2 turns. So, but again, we're just gonna go get, like you said, Project Atlas.
So you hedge fund to get some more money out.
Sure. Maybe we need to res one of those in front of Archer. Because it's Josh. He may have inside job.
Well, there you go.
Put a little extra ice.
So it's going to cost you 3.
Yeah.
So it basically pays your hedge fund right back.
Yeah. Well, I get it.
So then there. Okay, here you go. It uses your counter.
Yep.
To go get. Probably, I'm assuming another Atlas.
Yeah.
Because it's 3-2.
Yep.
You get the game if you install
and there
it.
he's right there. So
Josh is going.
Well, what do I do?
Yeah, you know
He's got 12 credits, 3 pieces of ice. I have no breakers, or he has no break. It's just poor Josh.
The only way he can win this potentially is to suck you dry, but he doesn't have a count siphon.
Well, true.
I mean, if he had a count siphon, he could.
No, I'd still have 7 credits.
Yeah,
it wouldn't matter. He's got to play a Sentry Breaker, and then play another breaker.
There's Knight.
Sure, but Knight's gonna cost you 8 credits to break Archer.
Yeah.
So all he's gonna do is 4. I mean, I guess if it's a Hadrian's, but I'm pretty sure I have like an Ice Wall. So
there's something he can't get through.
Yeah, we'll find out here in a second.
No, he puts it on the toll booth, though.
That's right. He goes.
So it's his last click. He puts it on the toll booth.
Yeah, but
probably thinking he's dead anyway.
True.
I mean.
What did he play? He just didn't.
Yeah.
He just. Yeah.
So you score it out of hand. That's game. So
Yeah.
the 2 corporations win round 3.
Stupid snare.
Great. I mean, that's a great play.
Oh yeah, it was great. It was bad on my part. I should learn to never run with 2 cards in my hand.
I'm telling you, with Waylon, like you said, with 2 over advanced.
Yeah, that Project Atlas with 2 counters is a free win.
With the meta right now. There's no way to break it unless you can start taking.
Get lucky, or you already have a bunch of points. But thanks for listening, everybody, and you can see the final round here coming up. I'm not in the final round, but you'll see it here shortly. Yeah.
That's it. Thanks, guys.